As promised, let's talk about Clytemnestra. Remember Leda and the Swan? Well, she had quadruplets, and Clytemnestra was one of them. The other three were Castor and Pollux and Helen. Yes, Helen of Troy, Helen. But they were actually from Sparta. Her face may not be able to launch 1,000 ships, but she sure is a badass. Yikes. Now, Clytemnestra's woes began just before the Trojan War. Her husband Agamemnon, who was king of Sparta, was getting ready with all the Greeks to go and fight the Trojans. But for some reason, they decided that Artemis needed a life sacrifice in order to deliver favourable winds to the Greeks. And for some reason, that life sacrifice just had to be Agamemnon and Clytemnestra's daughter, Iphigenia. So yes, Iphigenia was sacrificed to the gods for good luck and good wind. Obviously, Clytemnestra is distraught. Her oldest daughter was told that she was actually going to go and marry Achilles. So they dressed her up all pretty, took her over to the altar, and, oh lol jokes, we're actually going to sacrifice you. Thus begins Clytemnestra's quest for revenge. Agamemnon leaves immediately. He goes off to war for 10 years. Spoiler alert, the Greeks win the war with the Trojan horse thing. And Agamemnon comes back to Sparta with a concubine, Cassandra, the Trojan princess, if you remember her. Agamemnon comes back from a really long war, all victorious, only to be killed by Clytemnestra and her lover in his bathtub. And to be honest, go off sis. But that's not where the story ends for Clytemnestra, so for a part 2.